You're breathing 25,000 times a day, and every lost breath is a wasted opportunity to literally rewrite your reality through conscious manifestation. But there's a specific way to breathe that can transform your life in minutes, working better than any law of attraction technique. It's not about breathing slower or faster. It's about breathing in a very particular way that awakens your power to manifest instantly. Let me show you how it works. Breathe in slowly, counting to 4. Hold the air for 4 seconds, breathe out counting to 8, and then, in the pause that comes after, something extraordinary happens that 99% of people never discover about manifestation. But this is just a taste of the 5 secret steps that will teach you how to attract everything you desire. Because when you master the complete technique, especially step 4 that nobody teaches, you're not just changing your breathing. You're raising your vibration and reprogramming your reality's frequency from the cellular level. Harvard scientists discovered in December 2024 that conscious breathing for just 3 minutes changes DNA expression in real time, creating the perfect state for manifestation. This isn't a metaphor. It's genetics being rewritten by breathing to attract abundance. Science just proved something that law of attraction masters always knew. Your breath is your soul's Wi-Fi connection to the universe. Every breath you take unconsciously is programming your subconscious with the same limitations from yesterday, blocking your ability to manifest. Every breath you waste is a lost chance to raise your vibration and release everything that no longer serves you. But when you understand that your breathing creates an energy field that extends for yards around you, influencing everything and everyone, you realize you're not just breathing for yourself. You're becoming a manifestation magnet that automatically attracts everything that resonates with your new vibration. Right now, as you listen to these words, your next breath could be the turning point between the life you have and the abundance you came here to manifest. And today you'll discover the 5 complete steps of breathing law of attraction to use this invisible force that's always been inside you to reshape your reality from the deepest core of your being. If you feel ready to awaken this manifestation power within you, subscribe to the channel now and leave a comment writing, "My breath is sacred." Because when you do this, you're not just interacting with a video, you're joining a silent revolution of people who are transforming the world one conscious breath at a time. You wake up in the morning and automatically your lungs fill with air. You walk to the bathroom breathing on autopilot. You have breakfast while your body continues breathing without you even noticing, and the whole day goes like this, 25,000 breaths happening while your mind is completely absent from the most powerful manifestation process that exists. Let me tell you something that changed everything for me. 3 years ago, I was on the bathroom floor at 3 a.m. crying because I had lost everything: job, relationship, health. My anxiety was so intense that it felt like I was drowning on dry land. That's when I realized my breathing was an uncontrolled hurricane in my chest, completely blocking my ability to attract anything good into my life. In that desperate moment, I discovered it could be my last hope to manifest a new reality. But here's what nobody told you about the law of attraction. Each of these automatic breaths is loaded with the feeling of the moment, creating your dominant vibration. When you breathe anxiously in traffic, you're literally impregnating anxiety into your cells and blocking your manifestation. When you sigh with frustration at work, you're recording that vibrational frequency in your body. And when you fall asleep breathing worry, you're consolidating this during the 8 most important hours of your manifestation process. Think about this. If you're breathing unconsciously 25,000 times a day, it means you're programming your subconscious mind 25,000 times with the same limiting emotional patterns, the same negative neural circuits, the same vibrational frequencies that created the reality you have today. That's why you wake up every day being essentially the same person, attracting the same situations, living in the same cycle of limited manifestation. Your automatic breathing isn't just keeping you alive, it's keeping you trapped in a limited version of yourself that can't attract abundance. Every breath charged with fear is creating more situations to feel fear, blocking your natural law of attraction. Every breath filled with lack is magnetizing more lack to your experience, lowering your vibration. You're not just breathing air, you're breathing manifestation possibilities. and most of them are being wasted. And the most insidious thing of all, you don't even realize you're doing this. It's like driving an extremely powerful manifestation vehicle, but not knowing your hands are on the steering wheel of the law of attraction. But what if I told you there's a way to take back this control and start manifesting consciously through breathing? That's exactly what we're going to talk about now. Your heart isn't just a blood pump. It's like a sophisticated antenna that transmits manifestation signals to everything around you. And these signals change completely based on how you breathe, determining whether you attract abundance or lack. It's as if you were a human broadcasting station for the law of attraction, transmitting your vibration 24 hours a day. Scientists discovered that your heart creates a bioelectromagnetic field that extends up to 10 feet in all directions, functioning like a manifestation magnet. In studies conducted in Manhattan hospitals, they noticed that people in waiting rooms started feeling agitated or calm, depending on other patients' emotional states, even without any verbal interaction. Anxiety is just your soul asking you to raise your vibration through conscious breathing. When you breathe chaotically, rapidly, your heart enters a state that scientists call cardiac incoherence, completely blocking your ability to manifest. It's like a radio station out of tune. It only transmits static to the universe, preventing the law of attraction from working in your favor. And this static radiates around you, making other people feel restless without understanding why, lowering the collective vibration. Have you ever noticed how certain people seem to drain your energy just by being nearby? That's exactly what's happening. They're transmitting frequencies that don't attract abundance. But when you breathe consciously, something extraordinary occurs for your manifestation. Your heart enters coherence, where all your systems, cardiovascular, nervous, hormonal, begin functioning in synchronized harmony, creating the perfect state to attract everything you desire. And this harmony spreads through your bioelectromagnetic field, creating a magnetic attraction zone around you. Have you ever walked into a library in Boston, or sat on a bench in Central Park, or in a quiet coffee shop in Brooklyn, and immediately felt at peace for no apparent reason? You were in the presence of someone breathing in cardiac coherence, radiating a vibration that facilitates manifestation. These are people who discovered how to use breathing to maintain their system in constant harmony, becoming natural magnets for abundance. The most fascinating thing is that when your heart is in this refined tune, you literally become a magnet for synchronicities and instant manifestation. The right people appear at the right time. Opportunities emerge naturally. Solutions manifest spontaneously. The law of attraction starts working automatically in your life, and some people still consider this mere luck. But wait until you discover how to raise your vibration even more through the inner observer. Inside you exists a dimension that never ages, never worries, never experiences fear. It's like having a wise and serene presence that's perpetually with you. And conscious breathing is the key that awakens this inner presence that has mastery over any emotional state, allowing you to maintain the perfect vibration to manifest everything you desire. Right now, as you breathe, pay attention. Who's noticing the breathing happening? It's not your physical body. It's been breathing automatically for decades. It's not your thoughts. They arise and dissolve like passing clouds. It's something deeper, more stable, more powerful, that instinctively knows how to manifest. It's as if you had two dimensions of consciousness coexisting. One is constantly chattering. I'm late. Will I make it? What if it goes wrong? This is the reactive mind that blocks manifestation. But there's another serene dimension that simply observes all this internal drama without being disturbed, maintaining the ideal frequency to attract abundance. This is your true essence. When you learn to breathe from this place of conscious observation, you become sovereign of your internal states and master of your ability to manifest. Anxious? A few conscious breaths and anxiety dissolves, raising your vibration. Melancholy? Breathe slowly, observing the melancholy, and it transforms into acceptance, opening space to attract joy. Irritated? Breathe from the observer, and irritation transmutes into understanding, restoring your manifestation frequency. The secret is that this observer doesn't resist anything. It simply witnesses with loving acceptance everything that's emerging, And this quality of loving witness, transmitted through conscious breathing, automatically raises the frequency of any experience to the level where the law of attraction can work perfectly. It's like the difference between trying to control a turbulent river and simply navigating with its current. When you try to force emotional changes, you create internal resistance that blocks manifestation. But when you observe with conscious breathing, states naturally evolve toward harmony, creating the perfect internal environment to attract everything you desire. This observer has always been present, sustaining you through all the moments of your journey. In your moments of greatest joy, it was there completely present, facilitating the manifestation of more joy. In your most challenging moments, it was there offering stability, maintaining your ability to attract solutions. And now you can consciously choose to live from this place of loving observation, using each breath as a reminder of who you truly are, a being naturally capable of manifesting abundance. But this is just the beginning, because there's a very particular space between your breaths where something even more extraordinary happens. Between each time you pull in air and let it out exists a magical little space. A moment of total silence where everything stops and all manifestation becomes possible. It's in this little space that all the transformation power of the universe lives, where the law of attraction operates with maximum efficiency. It's like a secret door where your dreams meet reality and miracles become normal. Most people breathe so fast, they never notice this pause, missing the most powerful moment to manifest. It's like running past a candy store without even looking inside. They go straight, pull air, release air, pull air, release air, always rushing, always missing the magical moment where life really happens and where all manifestation originates. But when you consciously stop in this little space, something extraordinary happens for your ability to attract abundance. For a fraction of a second, you're no longer a person trying to get things through the law of attraction. You become the very space where things happen, where manifestation is automatic. It's as if you become the entire universe for a moment, with direct access to infinite creative power. In this pause, your mind gets quiet, your worries disappear, your limitations vanish, and what remains is pure manifestation possibility, ready to transform into what you most desire to attract. Imagine this pause is like the warm darkness of a mother's belly where a baby grows. Your dreams need this special silence to form and be born into reality through the law of attraction. Ancient sages knew this manifestation secret. In the mountains of Tibet, and even today in retreats happening in the mountains near New York, people discovered how to consciously live in this space between breaths where all the powers of creation are stored, where the law of attraction operates without resistance. It wasn't about holding breath or doing complicated things. It was about finding home in the silence that was always present, the place where all manifestation is born. When you learn to rest in this magical pause, you realize you can access it any time to manifest what you need. In the middle of a fight, you find the pause and respond with wisdom instead of reacting with anger, attracting harmony. When making a difficult decision, you rest in the pause and the right answer appears by itself, manifesting clarity. When you need money, you inhabit the pause, and financial solutions emerge naturally, because you're operating from the place where abundance is created. It's in this pause that your small mind meets the universe's giant mind, where the law of attraction functions without limitations. It's where your personal desires align with life's flow. It's where you stop trying to force manifestation and let life manifest through you automatically. But accessing this pause is just the beginning, because your body has a whole story stored that needs to be cleaned first for manifestation to flow freely. Your body is much more than flesh and bones. It's like a house that stores decades of emotional memories in its rooms, walls, and corners, many of them blocking your natural ability to attract abundance. And each conscious breath is like a general cleaning that can clear old memories and place new furniture of peace and joy, creating the perfect internal environment for manifestation. When you start breathing consciously, you'll notice that certain parts of your body seem tense, closed, kind of stuck. They're not just hard muscles. They're emotional memories that got stuck there like accumulated dust, interfering with your natural manifestation vibration. Your throat might be tight from all the times you didn't speak your truth, blocking your ability to manifest authenticity. Your chest might be armored from all the times you closed your heart to avoid getting hurt, preventing you from attracting true love. Your belly might be hard from years of anxiety about the future, creating resistance to manifesting security. And your shoulders might be carrying responsibilities that weren't even yours, lowering your vibration and ability to attract lightness. But here's the beautiful part of conscious breathing. It doesn't force anything. It's like a ray of sunshine slowly melting ice. Each conscious breath brings loving light to these dark corners, dissolving these old tensions and allowing vital energy to flow freely through your body again, restoring your natural ability to manifest abundance. It's like renovating your inner house for manifestation. You remove walls that no longer serve, open spaces that were blocked, let more natural light in. Your conscious breathing is the architect doing this renovation cell by cell, creating more space for the most abundant version of you to inhabit, and for the law of attraction to function without obstacles. As you continue breathing consciously, you start feeling your body expanding, opening, becoming more spacious, more receptive to manifestation. It's as if you were living in a bigger house, more airy, more illuminated, where there's space for everything you want to attract. And that's actually what's happening. You're undoing decades of contraction and returning to the natural state of expansion. That's your birthright, the state where manifesting is natural. This internal cleaning isn't just to feel better. It's for you to become a cleaner channel for life to express itself through you, for abundance to flow without obstacles. When your body is free from old baggage, your intuition flows easier, guiding you to manifestation opportunities. When your heart is open, love passes through you without obstacles, attracting wonderful relationships. When your throat is relaxed, your truth expresses naturally, manifesting authenticity in all areas. And the most incredible thing is that this internal transformation automatically reflects in your external life through the law of attraction. When you become more spacious inside, your life becomes more spacious outside. When you release old contractions, new possibilities have space to enter. When you renovate your internal architecture, the universe renovates the circumstances around you to match, because you're radiating a new manifestation frequency. But there's something even cooler that happens when you master this. Now that you understand how your conscious breathing cleans your inner house, let's see how it works as a super powerful manifestation magnet that attracts a completely new life. Every time you breathe consciously, you're sending a specific signal to the universe through the law of attraction, saying exactly what type of experiences you want to manifest. Science shows us that everything in the universe is energy, vibrating at different rhythms, and the law of attraction responds to these vibrations. Your anger has a rhythm that repels abundance. Your peace has another that attracts prosperity. Your sadness vibrates in a way that blocks manifestation, your joy in another that accelerates attraction. And your breathing is like the remote control that changes the channel of your vibration to tune into exactly what you want to attract. Remember, you're not breathing air. You're breathing infinite manifestation possibilities. When you breathe nervously, you're tuned to the survival channel, drastically lowering your vibration. And the universe, which is like a perfect mirror of your inner energy, responds through the law of attraction, creating situations that make you more nervous, more stressed, more defensive, blocking any attempt to manifest abundance. But when you breathe consciously from a place of peace, you're tuned to the creation and active manifestation channel. Your breathing is informing the universe that you're calm, centered, confident, ready to attract everything you desire. And the universe responds through the law of attraction, organizing incredible coincidences, perfect opportunities, and magical encounters that match this elevated manifestation vibration. The important thing is to understand this isn't positive thinking or common visualization. This is the law of attraction in its purest form, applied through conscious breathing to raise your vibrational frequency. You're not trying to convince the universe of anything. You're simply changing your internal energy to match the abundant reality you want to manifest. It's like being a manifestation radio station. Your automatic breathing keeps you playing the same song for years, the song of worries, limitations, problems, preventing you from attracting abundance. But when you learn to breathe consciously, You discover you can change stations whenever you want, tuning into the manifestation frequency. Want to manifest more abundance? Breathe as if you already had everything you need, raising your vibration to prosperity level. Want to attract better relationships? Breathe from the love you already are, radiating the frequency that attracts true love. Want to manifest creative opportunities? Breathe from the infinite creativity that already flows through you, becoming a magnet for inspiration. And when you consistently breathe from these elevated energies, your external life inevitably changes to match who you're being internally. Not by magic, but by pure law of attraction applied through conscious breathing. It's as if you become a natural magnet for experiences that resonate with your new manifestation vibration. But there's still one incredible thing that can happen when you master how to manifest through breathing. There's a specific moment during your conscious breathing where the past stops controlling you and the future you want to manifest starts calling you through the law of attraction. It's when you realize that every time you release air, you're letting go of everything you're no longer, and every time you pull in air, you're bringing everything you want to attract and manifest. Your past lives in your body as tightness, tension, pain memories stored in your cells, blocking your natural manifestation vibration. And for years you carried these old marks as if they were permanent parts of who you are, preventing the law of attraction from working fully. But they're not. They're simply stuck energy, waiting to be released through conscious breathing, raising your frequency to attract abundance. When you consciously release air, you can literally feel old feelings leaving your system and your vibration rising. That sadness you've kept since childhood that prevents manifestation, that anger you never could process that blocks the law of attraction, that fear that's been driving your decisions for decades, keeping you at a low frequency that doesn't attract abundance. Each conscious exhale is a chance to return to the universe everything that no longer belongs to you, clearing the path to manifest a new reality. It's not about pushing or denying these feelings. It's about thanking them for the role they played in your journey and allowing them to move naturally outward, raising your vibration. Like leaves falling from a tree in autumn, they fulfilled their role and are ready to become fertilizer for something new to grow through conscious manifestation. And then, in each conscious inspiration, you have the chance to invite new qualities to live in your being, attracting exactly what you desire to manifest. Inspiration isn't just air entering. It's inspiration in the real sense of the word. You're allowing yourself to be inspired by higher energies of love, wisdom, creativity, and abundance, becoming a natural magnet for these experiences through the law of attraction. Over time, you notice your personality is naturally changing and your ability to manifest is expanding. Not because you're pretending to be different, but because you're literally breathing a new version of yourself into existence, a version that attracts abundance naturally. Each conscious breath is melting the person you thought you were and revealing the person you always were underneath, a naturally magnetic being who knows how to manifest. This process is both deeply liberating and surprisingly natural. It's like taking off layers of heavy coats you didn't even realize you were wearing that blocked your vibration. Each layer that leaves through conscious exhale reveals more of your natural light, more of your abundant essence, more of your innate ability to attract everything you desire. And when you consciously inspire, you're not just bringing in air, you're bringing future manifestation possibilities to the present moment. You're allowing the most abundant version of yourself to start living through you today, not in some distant future, activating the law of attraction in the present. Your breathing becomes a conscious manifestation time machine, constantly healing the past and creating the abundant future in the only moment that really exists, now. And when you master this, something even more special happens with your ability to attract and manifest. When you master the art of conscious breathing, something extraordinary happens. You become a silent transmitter of peace and abundance to everyone around you. Your simple presence breathing consciously becomes a gift to the world, raising the energy of any place you enter and facilitating collective manifestation. Children are especially sensitive to this manifestation transmission. They haven't yet learned to ignore subtle energetic signals, so they react immediately when they're near someone breathing in coherence, automatically raising their own vibration. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to calm agitated children just by being around? They learn to breathe peace and abundance, radiating a frequency that facilitates manifestation for everyone around. Your conscious breathing creates invisible waves of harmony and possibility that spread far beyond your personal field. It's like throwing a pebble in a lake. The waves expand in ever larger circles, touching everything around and raising the collective vibration for manifestation. In Wall Street work meetings, when you breathe consciously, discussions become more productive and less argumentative, creating an environment conducive to manifesting solutions. In family conversations in New Jersey suburbs, your centered breathing creates a space where truths can be spoken and heard with love, facilitating the manifestation of harmony. In stressful environments like the Manhattan subway, you become an island of calm where others can rest energetically, raising everyone's vibration and creating a field to attract good things. This isn't something you need to announce or explain to anyone. Actually, it works better when it's completely silent. You simply breathe consciously and let your harmony field do the work naturally, allowing the law of attraction to operate through your presence. The most beautiful thing is realizing that this way you're helping in the evolution of the entire planet's consciousness and facilitating global manifestation. Each person who learns to breathe consciously becomes part of an invisible network of human beings, transmitting elevated energies to humanity's collective field, creating an environment where everyone can manifest more easily. You're not just transforming your own life. You're participating in the global transformation of human consciousness and raising humanity's manifestation capacity. Your conscious breathing is an act of service for planetary consciousness evolution, a gift you offer not just to yourself but to all future generations. And when you understand that your breathing has this power of positive influence and manifestation facilitation, you never breathe the same way again. Each breath becomes a silent prayer, a blessing, a transmission of love and abundance to the network of life you're part of. But now let's get to what really matters: how to put all this into practice through a complete experience. Now comes the moment to transform all this knowledge into living practice through a complete journey that integrates all the elements we've discovered together. Because no matter how much you understand about the power of conscious breathing for manifestation, real transformation only happens when you integrate this practice into your daily life, like brushing your teeth, creating a constant state of receptivity to attract abundance. The beauty of conscious breathing is that it can be practiced anywhere, anytime, without anyone even noticing, always facilitating your ability to manifest. You can be in an important meeting breathing consciously while transmitting calm and clarity, attracting solutions. You can be in traffic using each breath to radiate peace instead of irritation, manifesting flow. You can be falling asleep breathing gratitude and love to program regeneration during the night and prepare the ground to manifest dreams. Start simply. 3 times a day, stop and breathe consciously for manifestation. In the morning when you wake up, whether in your apartment in Queens or a house in the Hamptons, before checking your phone or diving into the day's demands. In the middle of the day, when the rush is intense, like an energetic reset that raises your vibration. And at night before sleeping, to release everything that no longer serves and program regeneration during the night, creating space to attract abundance. But true mastery comes when you learn to use your breathing as a constant emotional GPS for manifestation. Every time you notice you're feeling heavy, anxious, irritated, or disconnected, that's life inviting you to come home through conscious breathing, to return to the frequency where you can manifest everything you desire. It's not about breathing perfectly all the time. It's about remembering you always have this tool available to raise your vibration and facilitate manifestation. It's about creating the habit of consciously returning to your center through breathing whenever you notice you've moved away from the abundance frequency. Over time, this practice becomes as natural as blinking. You no longer need to remember to breathe consciously. You simply live from this place of conscious connection with your breathing, always staying in the ideal vibration to manifest everything you desire. And this changes everything in your life. Your relationships become more truthful because you're present instead of reactive, attracting people who resonate with your authenticity. Your decisions become wiser because they come from clarity instead of anxiety, manifesting choices that lead you to abundance. Your creativity flows more freely because you're connected to the source of inspiration, attracting creative ideas and opportunities. And your peace becomes unshakable because it's based on conscious breathing, not external circumstances, creating an internal state that facilitates constant manifestation. It's time to experience all this in practice through a complete journey that will integrate all the elements of breathing law of attraction we've discovered together. Regardless of where you are, find a comfortable position where you can focus completely on your breathing and your power to manifest. Close your eyes gently and allow all your attention to turn inward, connecting with your natural power to attract abundance. First, just observe your natural breathing without trying to change it. Feel where it's happening in your body right now and how it's influencing your vibration. Place one hand on your chest and another on your abdomen. Most people breathe superficially in the chest, but now we're going to awaken the conscious observer within you while inviting breath to descend to the center of your being, the place where all manifestation is born. Notice who's observing this breathing happening. It's not your body breathing automatically. It's not your thoughts analyzing. It's this silent and powerful presence that's always been there, that instinctively knows how to manifest abundance. This is the real you, the observer who has absolute power over any internal state and can maintain the perfect vibration to attract everything you desire. Now, from this place of loving observation, breathe in slowly and deeply to the heart, allowing it to expand in all directions like flower petals opening. Feel how your bioelectromagnetic field begins to harmonize and radiate coherence around you, creating the perfect environment for manifestation through the law of attraction. In the natural pause after inspiration, consciously rest in this magical space where everything is possible and all manifestation is born. Don't force. Just inhabit this moment of absolute silence where your highest intention can crystallize. This is where you stop trying to get things and become the very space where things happen, where the law of attraction operates without resistance. Now exhale slowly, consciously releasing everything that no longer serves and blocks your manifestation. Each old contraction stored in your body, each limiting pattern that prevents abundance, each emotional memory that's kept you trapped at a low frequency. Feel these energies leaving naturally, returning to the universe to be transformed, clearing the path to attract everything you desire. Continue this sacred rhythm, inspiring coherence to the heart, resting in the magical pause where manifestation happens, exhaling release and renewal. With each cycle, feel your inner temple being renewed, your energetic house being cleaned and realigned to receive abundance, your vibration rising to the level where the law of attraction works automatically. Now, inspire an elevated quality you want to embody and manifest. Love, peace, confidence, abundance, creativity, prosperity. Inspire this energy as if it were the very air, filling every cell of your being. You're not trying to get this quality. You're remembering that you already are this quality, essentially, and that manifesting is simply allowing it to express itself. Feel your energetic field expanding beyond your physical body, creating waves of harmony that spread for yards around you. You're not just breathing for yourself, you're becoming a silent transmission of elevation for all life around you, facilitating collective manifestation through your presence. Finally, bring this conscious manifestation energy to every breath of your day. Know that you can return to this transformed state at any moment, simply by remembering to breathe consciously and connect with your natural power to attract abundance. When you're ready, open your eyes, maintaining this new active manifestation vibration. And so you discovered that breathing isn't just a body function, it's the brush with which you paint your reality at every moment through conscious manifestation. During this journey, you experienced in practice how each conscious inspiration can rewrite your internal energy and raise your vibration, and how each exhale can release old limitations that blocked your ability to attract abundance. You learned that your heart creates an invisible field that transmits your energy to everything around you, and that through conscious breathing, you can transform this field into a constant source of harmony and positive magnetism that facilitates manifestation. You discovered the silent observer within you who has total power over any internal state, allowing you to maintain the ideal vibration for the law of attraction to work in your favor. You explored the magical pause between breaths, where all creation and manifestation happen, and how consciously inhabiting this space connects you with infinite possibilities to attract everything you desire. You understood how your breathing can renovate the interior architecture of your being, releasing old baggage and installing new vitality patterns that raise your frequency to manifest abundance naturally. Most important of all, you experienced that conscious breathing isn't just about improving your own life. It's about becoming a living transmission of peace and elevation for all life around you, creating a field of collective manifestation. Each conscious breath is an act of service for human consciousness evolution and to raise planetary vibration. From now on, you'll never breathe the same way again. Because you know you possess within yourself the most powerful tool to reshape your reality from the inside out through the law of attraction applied consciously. Your breathing is your manifestation magic wand, your cosmic remote control, your direct connection to the universe's creative power that responds to your desires through the vibration you emit. If this journey touched something deep within you, like this video and share it with someone who's ready to awaken this manifestation power. And in the comments, leave a message that's in your heart right now. It can be a word, a sensation, gratitude about how to manifest. Whatever it is, honor what you're feeling now and allow this energy to expand. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving these transmissions that remind you of who you really are and your natural power to attract abundance. And in the next video, I'll show you how to use conscious breathing to manifest specific abundance in your life through advanced law of attraction techniques that will surprise you. Until then, remember, you're not just breathing to survive. You're breathing to manifest. You're breathing to attract. You're breathing to become an abundance magnet. You're breathing to transform the world, one conscious inspiration at a time. Because the truth is this, you're not breathing air. You're breathing infinite manifestation possibilities and creating the abundant reality that was always your divine right.